Good Sunday morning to you, gang. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on a same old stuff, 70 degrees in the mornings and 90 in the afternoons. But anyway, aloha, all that stuff. And what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, it's the 11th of September, and yep, times are passing. So if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get busy doing it. And never worry about what you cannot change, as in everything you see and hear on the news. Okay? What else? Been living in a house here, guys, a tiny home, 480 square feet for 2 weeks approximately, getting close. And yeah, you saw my wonder kitchen yesterday. Crazy me. Anyway, enough said about that. Did you know, a little known statistic here, there are 44 countries in the world with monarchies, like England, that have kings and queens. There's different. There's a constitutional monarchy, then there's a dictatorship type monarchy, and they have kings and queens. Like it's like 1/3 of the countries of the world. It's kind of. I did not know that, but I didn't have any reason to check it out. So, but anyway, I did. Having said that, moving along to what? The noon video? I don't know. Something, guys. We'll get something doing here. Anyway, William Bingham says, "Looks like you've moved in and acting rather domestic. Glad you are finding the tiny home as your home." Yeah, it's home now. It's yeah. I mean, I've got my little routine changed, modified, and yeah, it's working out. I get up in the morning and start my breakfast, and I come do comment call here in the comment call room, and moving along. Says this is Dale Pointer on the kitchen. He looks like he's got a little poem here. Uh, Kitchen, that's the name of the poem. Paper towels and light beer. His kitchen is small but fine. Took a lot of years. He's even got a bottle of wine. Let's take a tour and relax. He's living the life he has designed. He's got storage and some racks, and he ain't got no mortgage bind. With logic and facts, he's keeping in line. Yes, you got it, babe. Yeah, no mortgage here for sure. No, there's a lot of no's here I don't have, but the less you have, the more you have. I still got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's amazing how we accumulate stuff. Anyway, thank you, Dale Pointer, for the morning poetry. Then we get to Patricia Reddick. Rusty, the Wonder Kitchen looks great. You have certainly polished the diamond. Greetings to you from Babcock Ranch, Florida. Well, hello, Patricia, in Florida. Hey, you have a good day. William Bingham. Draw pulls usually come with 2 lengths of screws in the package. Been my experience of replacement. These had one. Okay, 1 length. Shift into high. Thumbs up to you. Uh, Sky blue. You're living fat. Yeah, well, not really. I've lost a little weight actually. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Sky blue. Danny Petway. I would rather have plywood on the floor and a back door. That's on the tiny Home Depot. Get it. Curtis Stewart on comment call. Good Sunday morning, Rusty. Here on the southwest edge of the Llano Estacado, supposed to be 60 low, 78 high for Sunday. Fall is coming. There is just that fall smell. Opened the doors this morning for a couple of hours to let the stale air out. Yeah, it's the seasons are changing now, that's for sure. I notice it when I go for my walks. It's cool. Wayman Samang looks wonderful on the kitchen. Thank you, Wayman. Beer and bacon. Rick G. Got 2 here. You could also take the fridge door off. That way you wouldn't have to open to see what was in there. You know, that's cute, but there was a couple that I knew years ago that had a refrigerator that had glass doors on the upper and lower that you could see into the fridge, and I thought that was very neat. Rick G, I like those decorations in your kitchen. that look just like bananas. Yeah, they did, didn't they? It's amazing. Uh, D. Anderson. Rusty is getting domesticated. Yeah, he is, but it dawned on me here a few days ago that I have two complete homes within 20 feet of each other here. I've got my motor home, which is a complete self-contained home, and then I've got this thing. So yeah, I've got backup, I guess you'd say. Rita Meek, everything you like in your kitchen the way you like it. No worries if you want to go somewhere you can. You always have a home there to come back to. Sounds like a great plan to me. Love your positive input. Yeah, I do. And the good thing about this place is it's got a full hookup there for the RV, and that's pretty cool. Pamela Chandler, cool wonder kitchen, Rusty. Thank you, Pamela. Zaytuni J. Cotterill. Don't know, don't know you're modest. You have window coverings. Well, I do that because the sun rises, of course, in the east, but that's facing that kitchen window there, and it'll warm up the kitchen pretty quick. In the same way, when it sets, there's a window on the west side, and it shines in there. It has nothing to do with modesty. If somebody wants to see me walk around in my underwear, jeez, come on. Carrie McCullough, I love the kitchen. I do too. It's pretty neat. I've got it set up for me. WTBM 123, cool. Thank you, cool. This is H. Hall. In a week, you'll be on the lookout for something new. Oh, that's on moving in from my RV to my tiny Texas home. Possibly, but I'm just doing me. Don't worry about it. Ain't no big deal. Terry Lunsford, the definition for powder room for men and women are different. One holds facial products, the other holds ammo. Oh, the powder room. I got it. Thank you, Terry Lunsford. Now back on the meds, boy. Anyway, Caravan Dan Adventures. Home Sweet Home. Nicely done, Rusty. Very well organized. 5-star review. Yeah, well, it's okay with me. It works for me, guys. And here we got the Dog Man Chronicles. Jim and his dogs. They live in a van on traveling around. Check his channel out on YouTube. Thanks for the sanity session, Rusty. I always enjoy hearing your stories. You're very welcome. This person's name is Jack Sun. It's about the same size as my tiny apartment. That's on the Tiny Home Depot. Thank you, Jack Sun. This is Peggy's Corner. You did a great job, Rusty, on the kitchen. Well, it is what it is, and it's functional. Nora S. I haven't seen you in a long time. Are you still living in your casita? Well, that's proof that you haven't seen me in a long time, because it'll soon be I've been living in this motorhome for 2 full years in December. Well, good morning, Nora. Enjoy your day. Tim Bowen, Rusty been drinking? Awesome. No, I haven't. It wasn't even close to beer 30. I'm just naturally stoned, guys. Naturally high. Anyway, let's go to Angie. Here's Angie. Hello, Angie. You did great, honey. Now is the time to invite us over for beer 30. Yep, you're right about hiding behind doors. I am forgetful, so yep, no doors. Enjoy the video. I want to get me an Instant Pot, an air fryer oven like you have, maybe soon. Hugs. Enjoy your Saturday night. Thinking of you, my friend. Good for you, Angie. And yeah, no doors. Cheap laugh, Kennedy. Rusty, where you moving to next? LOL. I don't know, man. Yeah, I ask myself that every day. Why am I here? Because a student I had in Refugio, Texas, who was MMR, moderately mentally retarded, named Joseph, would come to my desk when I was teaching. I taught special ed for 1 year, 1997, 1998, in Refugio, Texas. And he would come up to me and he'd say, "Why are you here?" And the reason he was asking is because there was a lady there before I came that was the teacher. He was concerned as to where she went. He wasn't really concerned like why I was there. He wanted to know what happened to her. But anyway, the question really got to me in that it is a good point. Why are any of us here? You know? And yeah, how did we get here? Cheap Laugh Kennedy, Rusty. Oh, I already read that. Thank you, Cheap Laugh. Robert Williams. Good morning, Robert Williams. How are you today? Show off. Why don't you, Rusty? Next, you'll have a yacht to show off, Mr. Smarty Pants. Yeah, that's me. I mean, somebody said that I was a narc critic or something like that and sent me an email. I didn't understand it at all. It doesn't make sense to me. You know, if you don't think highly of yourself, nobody else is. Okay? I mean, you know, you need to take care of number one first, and then everything else will fall in line. Sharon Hunt. Good morning, Sharon Hunt. I'm really enjoying watching you as you go from room to room, tweaking it to fit you, making it easier and more comfortable to live in until it's time to move on to something else. That's true. And would I? Sure. If I found me a place in Fort Davis that was affordable, I'd move to Fort Davis. I would. But nothing's there, and there ain't nothing coming up, buddy. That's an expensive little area. Snowy Bells 12. Howdy, Rusty. I am glad to see you are happy in your little kingdom. That is awesome. Well, I am happy in my little kingdom, and I enjoy it, and everything is okay. I've got me some decent books to read. I've got some on my Kindle, and I've got some physical books now because I can have them. You know, you can't have many in an RV because they're heavy and they take up space. Thank you, Snowy Bells 12. Now we'll go to Vin Lago on the Tiny Home Depot. No way this gets a COO in any locality with zoning, but worth it if you live where such formalities are not required. We are converting a schoolroom, portable classroom, and it has been like pulling teeth for over a year. Nothing but hassles, and it is a standard 2x4 structure built to Department of Education standards with metal roof and wind code construction. Yeah, the cities can be a little difficult to deal with. That's true, because a little power corrupts a little bit, and you give somebody like a code enforcement officer a little power, and some of them have more than one. Some of them have several. Mimi is me. I have to catch up on all the news, all the Rusty news. We have been in Utah for 2 weeks, enjoying all the beauty in this state. Next on the agenda, a couple of weeks in the beautiful state of New Mexico. Keep being Rusty. Yeah, well, Mimi is me. You're going to like New Mexico for sure. Here we have James Sams. Hello, Goat Man. I'm like Scotty the Copper Man from Wisconsin. I like to watch our evening local news, and I don't find myself wanting to change anything after watching it. The local news people are very pleasant to listen to and informative on what's happening in our community. Well, thank you, James Sams. If that's what you want to do, James, then you do the hell out of it, okay? Trail Walker USA. Soak water dilated bleach on washcloth and rub on the chigger bites to kill the chiggers. You got that? For those of you with chiggers, this is Trail Walker USA. Soak water diluted, I guess, bleach on washcloth and rub on chigger bites to kill the chiggers. Okay, do it. Same person. We must have grown up on the same farm. Plenty of work while growing up. Yeah, you never wanted to tell, I didn't want to tell my parents I was bored. Okay, you understand? No, never, particularly my dad. This says Fat Man TV 1. Nice kitchen. Thank you, Fat Man TV 1. We'll do 3 or 4 more here and then we'll shut her down. This is Jerry Eddy. You have your ideal kitchen. It works for you. Yes, it does. It works very well for me, actually, Jerry Eddy. I've got it pretty well organized and ready to utilize. Okay, here we go. We got three up here. Sudi. Rusty, and they have electrical pliers that you can get. You put the screw in one of the holes and you can snap it off to the size you need. Yeah, I've seen those, but no, it's not a problem. I don't need pulls on those anyway. I rarely use those, but I mean, if I wanted to, I could make it. I could figure it out. Okay, but no, I'm good for a while. Thank you, Tom Twin Spear. Try no doors on the RV. LOL. Yep, Tom. Back in the closet, Tom. Back on the meds. Enjoy your life in the closet. Prairie Night Moon says, if you turned your head, on the beer 30 stuff, if you turned your head, you were looking out the ear hole. Best laugh I've heard in a long time. Thanks. Yeah, well, it wasn't funny at the time. This is Driver Dan. Thumbs up to you, Driver Dan. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Sunday. Sunday morning coming down. Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson. We got two more here and then we'll shut her down because it takes too long to upload. If I get up to 20 minutes or over, it takes quite a while sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. Everyday Explorer, put washers on inside of cabinet doors. This will shorten the screw for you. Yes, it will. It really will, Everyday Explorer. Thank you. James Danielson, I'm really starting to love your Fort Clark Springs tiny home with a covered RV pad. Your Kingsland RV pad that you built out in the weeds is still my favorite polished gem. I can't wait to do one of my own. Thanks for documenting and making videos that help so many of us with similar interests. You are the wise grandfather some of us never got to have. Well, thank you, James Danielson. And one more here just for the fun of it. Here we go. Ralph P. The kitchen looks functional, Rusty. I heard through the grapevine the casita base price for the 2023-2024 is going to be $32,000. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that would not surprise me. That would be a 60% price increase in 4 years. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's 15% a year. But anyway, having said that, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, Southwest Texas, this is Rusty78609 saying, aloha, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. Anyway, what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less. That's it. Get a smaller plate. It helps. Guarantee you. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds. And breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, it is. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. Swivel. Walk. Pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard. Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So, common sense says, give your neurons something good to work with. Positive stuff. You know what I mean? Don't watch the news. It's all mostly negative. Most of it, I would say, is negative. You know it and I know it. So with that in mind, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video. I'm going to go take a drive this morning. Will it be a driving video for noon? I don't know. We'll see. Adios, guys. Bye.